With just 24 hours left in Volgograd, we're haggling for a taxi, getting completely lost while hunting for war monuments, and standing in the exact fields where one of history's bloodiest battles unfolded. Join us on this raw, unpredictable historical adventure deep in the Russian wilderness. Right, so we're gonna head this way and then round. So we're on a hunt for a bank to exchange our money. As we've already been refused, haven't we? Well, not refused, but like,
well, yeah,
they can't take our pound sterling. It's a Russian flag. There's always some Russian flag somewhere, isn't there?
That's good, Tom. What's that?
Ah, shoe shop. I've realised that some of these buildings, well, they're not new, are they? But
They're not new, but they're not ancient either. There's no old building. All these are like 1950 onwards, everything. And that's completely rebuilt the city.
so it was just at the bank, Spur Bank, and it was a success. Now we're going to head to the train station. Now we're all good. And try and mangle a taxi ride for not a tourist price. What's that? That is about the war, that mosaic in the distance, isn't it?
Well, it's
got the St. George ribbon, steel workers, soldiers.
Lenin on it.
Where's Stalin though? Stalin ain't on there. It's just Lenin. Lenin in Stalingrad. Wonder what the logic is there, because there's a massive monument of Lenin in Stalingrad. That's what I don't understand, because it's Stalingrad, wasn't it? So why isn't there a massive
maybe
Stalin?
the Joseph Stalin ones have been taken down when they changed the name.
Здравствуйте, молодой человек. Мы туристы. 40 минут. Да? Тоже.
Туда и обратно.
Да, но мы будем деньги ждете.
Ожидать там?
Так, да, там 1 час мы погуляем.
Я понял, я знаю там.
Да? Отлично. Сколько стоит? Сколько?
Туда 50 километров, туда 50. 50. Ну, представьте, объясню сейчас.
I'll translate, hold on. Just wait there.
50 километров туда, 50. 5 километров туда. И там час, правильно? Ну, 5000 рублей.
You're saying 50 quid? Too much?
Or in total?
There, yeah.
There and they wait for us and come back, 50 quid, 50 euro, 50...
5000, yeah, 5.
Туда 50 километров, и оттуда, то есть это 100 километров уже.
А туда 5000?
Нет, в общем.
In
Двоих. Вот в общем.
В общем, окей, понял.
Смотри.
Ага.
Со всех.
50 quid, he's saying.
Все.
50 quid, there, wait there, and then come back.
Yeah, so it'd be tenner, but I've read on the app it's a tenner there.
Tenner there, tenner back.
Waiting, so that it'll be 30 quid, he's saying 50 basically.
I'll pay it, Tom, yeah.
Yeah?
Присаживайся.
Да, хорошо.
Только
Only, да, wear your seatbelt.
I've got mine on, yeah.
Англия.
Yeah, me,
Anglia.
of Anglia.
Saxony.
I'll record out the window.
А мать Родина не хотите посидеть? Мать Родина. Мама, да.
Да, мы уже
были?
Были, вчера.
Вы по-русски нормально, а он...
Да,
не
мой папа, да, я изучаю. Мы жили в Грузии вместе. Да. Они говорят русский.
Грузии?
Грузия,
там много, да.
Look, there's not a Lidl there, look. No Lidl. Some of the houses are nice out here though.
The railway tracks somewhere.
Film «Великая война. История». Да? И Волгоград очень интересный город. Да?
Давно туристов не было.
Да.
Как война началась, Украина началась, все, никого нету.
Ага.
Вы первые.
Really?
За 4 года первые.
He's saying we're the first tourists he's had since the war started.
Yeah.
Во время войны, война Украина, все это строится, дома строятся. До этого ничего, сейчас все растет, строят, вот. Дома новые.
So is Papa fight with Germans, fascists?
Понял.
Да?
Дед, прадед воевали здесь, в Сталинграде.
Ага. Он
Дед Кенигсберг без руки пришел. В Кенигсберге без руки. Да, без руки пришел оттуда. Другой Германия, глухой пришел. Контузия. Да, глухой. Ну, живые, все живые пришли.
Ага. Немец, русский там, немец. Ага.
Гуляйте.
Спасибо, да. Как вас зовут?
Александр.
Alexander. I wonder if anyone's here. Здравствуйте.
Well, is this or is it
I
somebody's house?
don't know. Музей? Museum closed. Okay.
Oh, right.
Понял.
This German gear, is it?
Uh-huh. You can have a look if you want.
Oh, right.
Yeah, you can say that's German because it's got Führer.
German writing on, yeah.
They're little cups. Like soup bowls.
What's this one?
Oh, this is so cool. History. My history, what do you call it? That tingle. What does that say? Stalingrad? I don't know.
Someone's obviously made this out of bits from the
Scrap metal.
But yeah, no signal out here, Tom.
That is very cool. How they've put their helmets on the graves.
And the flower on each one.
Oh, there you go, look. So he's born in 1915. Mikhail Grigorovich Lotarev. 27 years old. I mean, he's a year older than me. I wonder if that's his original helmet as well. Hey, look at that, 1923. He's only 19. That one there, Alexander, 19 years old.
Another one up there.
19 years old.
23.
19 years old.
Wow. This one they don't even know.
Yeah, they don't know.
42.
19, yeah.
1922. 1920.
20
Just
years
young
old.
boys.
Young men, yeah.
That wouldn't even got a date of birth on it.
Yeah, because they probably don't know.
Probably
Lost his records or something.
21. Another one there with no date of birth on.
On this side of the memorial complex rest more than 20,000 Soviet and Russian soldiers who defended for their homeland. Their graves remind us of the immense human cost paid during the defense of Stalingrad. Annual search expeditions by volunteer teams continue to recover remains from the fields, bringing closure to families even decades later. 19 years old. Many of them barely out of school, and their sacrifice turned the tide of the entire Second World War. There's so many 19-year-olds here.
9.
I
So
keep
there's 9 in each row. Say 10 in each row. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. There's about 100 odd people just in this little bit here. And probably the same over there.
over there.
And the same over there as well. So it's probably, and over there. So it's about 400. I would say 400. And that's just ones that they found.
This is not just a cemetery, it is a place of national memory, gratitude and quiet reflection. I like how they're still putting flowers out. Still keeping it intact. So many 1923, 1922, 1922, 1923, just unbelievable. So many young men just gave their life, you know. Those who built up the courage to stop the advance of the German army and changed the course of history forever. House by house, street by street, and later in the freezing snow and ruins of their city. This must be a mass grave of some sort, because there's a Russian helmet. This has to be a mass graves or something. And these, I think it's saying these were found in 2024, I don't know, I can't. I think there's, I think that's saying there's Krasnaya Army, 252 soldiers.
What, buried here?
I think so, if I understood correctly. Someone can confirm in the comments. But it must be some sort of mass grave, because they wouldn't be laying flowers.
There's a wreath.
Yeah, a wreath of flowers, yeah.
They might say on there, on that bit.
It says Vechnaya Slava. War Memorial Square of the Soviet soldiers helping the fight of Stalingrad, of the Great Patriotic War. The earth here once heaved with the fury of battle, but now there are just granite slabs. There isn't any personal soul. All souls are united into one. These golden fields and open horizons look so different today from the hellish battlefield they once were. As we approach the heart of the memorial complex, we come to the Peace Chapel, a modern symbol of reconciliation built on this once bloodied ground. The chapel carries a powerful message that even after the fiercest of battles, understanding and peace can grow. It reminds us that these graves, Soviet and German, are not just monuments to the dead, but living calls for a better future. Oh wow, it's the Germans. It's the Germans, but what I don't understand, you got 1998, here you go, 1998, but Kurt Meyer, 1912 to 1942.
This is just a massive mass grave of all the Germans inside here.
Yeah.
They found.
So if I'm understanding correctly, this is alphabetical. Emanuel Müller, Hans Müller, Hans Walter Müller, Heinrich Müller, Heinrich Müller, Heinz Müller, Heinz Müller, 1942, 1942, 1942. So there's 1912, so these are 30-year-old, 20 years old, 19 years old. So this is a mass grave of the German soldiers that came to Stalingrad.
If they got them in 1998, they've completely decomposed, so they've just found their dog tags and bits of uniform and helmet and that, wouldn't they?
And look, I think this is placard. I'm not sure if you can look closely, but there's 1998, placard 62, placard 63, 64, 65. Wow.
Herman Fitz.
Fullman.
Fitz.
See, that's an English name, surname, Fullman, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, look at that, Fisher. Kurt Fisher.
Yeah. $61,780 German soldiers in this mass grave. Unbelievable. Wow. So right in front of me here, unbeknownst to many, are Romanian graves. The Romanians sided with the Germans. And this is actually a mini cemetery for the Romanians. See if I can cross over really quickly. I'm not sure the best way to get across, to be honest. Yeah, here's the Romanian graves. I have no idea what it's saying in Romanian, and my Russian isn't the best. I'm still learning. In memory of the Romanian military in Stalingrad. And I'm assuming in the past there perhaps would have been a Romanian flag. I don't know. Or if not, it would be definitely Russian. Kalisi Pedon Gorbatovsky Si Uzbesienski. No idea what I'm saying. Unfortunately, my translator isn't working because as you can see, I'm out in the fields. There's nothing here and there's no signal. And currently, right now, I'm walking on the very fields that German soldiers and Russian soldiers may have been walking on. And it's very swampy. And I have to say, people don't think like it was only, what, 80 odd years ago that we had this war. It just feels surreal walking on these lands. This memorial is dedicated to the people of, well, let me pronounce it correctly, who lived in the village of Rossoshka. Their names are engraved here. Only a few names on there. I say only a few, probably what, 50. But the reason their names are on that memorial is because when the Germans came over, they massacred the people living in the village. Innocent men, women, and children. In front of me here, so these are the German soldiers that their remains couldn't be found, but it was sort of confirmed that these men lost their lives in the Battle of Stalingrad. 120,000 men, and their names are engraved on these stones. I mean, you'd be here all day reading them all. It'd be very difficult to find a relative, yeah.
I mean, they're in alphabetical order, so you'd stand a chance, but
I mean, they're a little bit eroded.
Because of the weather.
Yeah.
But
I mean, look at that, it just carries on, carries on.
Terrible, isn't it? Terrible, terrible, terrible. It's mental, isn't it? And that's just one.
Are there names on the top as well?
Yeah, yeah.
Wow. Didn't realise that. Making my way through the swamp, which I believe is the last thing in this memorial site. German, Soviet and Romanian soldiers lie here, separated only by a path, yet their graves continue to preach peace to all who visit. Oh. Ah!
Oh!
Ага. Сувениры.
Просто, да,
Сувенир, да?
подарок.
Спасибо.
Дарю.
This is gift. Вопрос, Александр, ну я не знаю, как сказать. Что вы думаете, ну, например, у вас есть немецкие кладбища, да? Здесь. Что вы думаете, это хорошо или потому что...
Это ж люди,
Ага.
Ну, как же, нормально все, да.
Ага.
Это ж люди все. Война от нас, простых людей, война ничего не зависит. То есть нас погнали, мы пошли воевать. Вот и все. Это политика, они там.
Ага. It's a tray. Grab a tray.
Self-service.
So this is soup.
I'll pay for this time.
Z chlebem,
Да.
Dwie.
Как и попить?
Do you want
Какой
another drink?
апельсин?
Нет.
Не надо?
Все хорошо, все хорошо.
446.
446. You need 400 and let's give 500. This is Russian kompot, and I've tried kompot before, but that's nice. It's like apricot tea. Apricot tea is how I describe it. I've got a chicken. No, I've got a turkey and potato carrot soup. That's nice. I have to be honest, this is the best soup I've ever tried. So if anybody knows what it's called, please tell me in the comment section below, because I want to eat this again. And this is actually my second portion. Anyway, after our meal, we set off again on our Russian adventure, trying to find some Soviet war monuments. Dad and I trekking through the wilderness of Volgograd Oblast. Well, not Oblast, it's the outskirts of Volgograd. Ooh, look. Oh, yeah. We've hit a jackpot here, jackpot. So those arrows are the Germans, I think. And you've got the Volga. And that's the island.
So the front line is there. See this bit here? This bit, that's where the Russians are this side.
Yeah.
And the Germans are that side.
Yeah. And it's saying this is what the 138th Brigade, Infantry Brigade.
There's the
Was fighting.
138th Infantry there.
Yeah, that's it. They're really pinned in.
Fucking P-34 tank turret, isn't it?
Here I'm standing in front of a memorial of the 138th Infantry Division of the Krasnaya Armia, the Red Army. And here, in front of me over there, is just the River Volga, probably, I don't know, a couple of meters away. And these men, all listed on here, there's only 15 or 16 names on there, but apart from that, there's 30. And there's about approximately 300 men in this infantry division gave their lives to fight against the Germans. And yeah, they fought from November to October, so it's a month, you know, a month skirmish propelling the Germans. And it's just mental because we've been on a little adventure, we don't even know where we're going, and we're still looking around trying to make sense of things. But again, another obelisk or a monument here for the soldiers of the 138th Division, Infantry Division, fighting, you know, taking part of the Battle of Stalingrad. And it's still well kept, as you can see with the flowers. Crazy stuff. And here, by the way, just in our peripheral vision, we noticed a destroyed building which looks very similar to the one in the city centre of Volgograd, where you got that famous fountain of the children playing. And we think, you know, people can confirm or deny whether this is true or false, but we are speculating, well, here's the monument, that this was part of the war. And perhaps this will say and prove whether that's true or false for us. And it has to be, because in this direction there were the Germans and the Russians were coming across that river. And yeah, so it's got to be part of it. It has to be. This is the home. В этом доме находится командный пункт 138 Krasny. Yeah, so this was some sort of home, some sort of stationary point that perhaps the soldiers of the 138th Division, Infantry Division, held out. Yeah, they've kept this.
What was this?
They've kept it. It said there something about it being a home, or it must have been a point that it held out or something.
It's been fucking whatever it is, it's been bombed to fuck.
Doma, the director, yeah, it's a barracks. It was a barracks. It says barricade. No, barricade.
Or barricade.
Barricade.
Stronghold.
A stronghold, possibly held out in this specific area. Again, my translator isn't working, so I can't give you the best rundown. Yeah, it's like quite. This is a football pitch.
I mean, perfect for having a kick about.
Yeah.
It's just rough and ready, isn't it? Needs a lick of paint, that's all. I mean,
Volgograd Academy.
These kids probably been at school day and they come here, or something.
They're like, who are these two weirdos having a stare at us? What a cool country. I love how it's unexplored. Like, hardly anyone knows anything.
Oh, I need a beer now, Tommy.
We need a beer. Let's get a pint and chat about our Russian adventure. And I can assure you that it definitely was a Russian adventure, because we got lost on a random Russian industrial estate. Yeah, we have no idea where we are. Where the are we? Well, we need to go up there. The sewage.
Dad, we need to get out of here.
Fine, isn't it? When you get past this bit, you're going to get fucking splashed or something. It's a your average Russian industrial estate.
We made it back into civilization. Kinda. How long did that take us, do you reckon, getting out of there?
Oh wow, half hour?
Half hour? 45 minutes? Oh, right. There's a tram, there's the tram stop right in front of us. Praise God.
We've earned a beer, Tom.
We've earned a beer, Dad.
Steps, look.
Steps. Oh, that's a moody underground there. There's someone in there lighting a fag.
So we finally made it back to the centre of Volgograd, and we finally had a pint. We put some of our favourite songs on the jukebox, and this was actually a really nice pub. It had such a cool interior,
The Beatles.
and they have live performances. It was so good, I actually left a review for them. So if for whatever reason you're planning a trip to Volgograd, I'll definitely check this place out.
For the day, it's good. Mental. Started off at 35-minute drive, 40-minute drive out to the sticks to see where all our European brothers got massacred. Sad. So sad when you look back.
Spasiba. Spasiba. This looks good.
Oh man, that's good. That's a good turn, that is.
So our Volgograd adventure ends here. It was a trip my dad and I truly will never forget. The 17-hour train ride, getting lost along the Volga River, finally seeing those incredible monuments in person, and of course, sharing a beer together. Thank you so much for joining us. If you enjoyed the video, please like and consider subscribing. See you in the next one.